So, you just finished your Kickstart, and now you're wondering, what should we do next? In this video, we're going to go over what we should do after the Kickstart so we can make sure your team gets the most out of your training membership. The next goal is to get everybody graduated from our onboarding program. This is where we will teach you the fundamentals of our training. Think of it like learning how to dribble and shoot a basketball before we teach you how to slam dunk and shoot three-pointers. We will learn all of that just after we get you graduated from our onboarding program. There are two components to onboarding training: videos and practice. Videos will be done every morning for at least 90 minutes. Ideally, this should be done in a conference room where the leader plays the video for everybody, while the trainees answer the quiz questions as they watch from their own devices. In addition to watching videos, there will be 2 days a week that the trainees will join us to practice the benchmark process. This will not only prepare them for implementing the training out on calls, but to get them ready for their graduation as well. When you join practice for the first time, you might be confused why others are practicing sections that you haven't learned about yourself. Don't be intimidated. They are just a little bit further along in the process than you are. When it's your turn to practice, we will start from the very beginning of the call, do a few sections, pause, and talk about what we just went over. Every time we practice, the material we go over will be custom and relevant to you and your trade. It's also highly beneficial to observe others practice the benchmark sheet so that way you can learn from what they do as well. Our onboarding coaches are going to be in the meeting for a full hour. However, if you could only make it for a few minutes at any point, that's still better than not showing up at all. The first time practicing the benchmark sheet, we will have you read off of the screen, but eventually when we practice every section and circle back to go through a second time, we will have you try it without using the benchmark sheet on the screen, just like what we will do in the graduation. Practice sessions are open door, so feel free to choose a time and day that works best for you and your team. You could schedule yourself by logging into the mobile app or website, and from there you'll be able to join our sessions when the time comes. You are expected to come to practice sessions at least twice a week until you receive your graduation certificate and move on to our regular coaching program. If you ever have any questions or concerns, you could always reach me at chris@servicemvp.com or send me a text at 626-325-0860 and we could set up a Zoom or a phone call to talk. Thanks everybody. See you in practice.